Hey guys, it's me, Princess Duh, Gangsta, all that okay, right? Anyways, before we get started, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your bald-headed granny, a bearded king that you know, and a pretty bad joint to come over here and listen because I got a lot of stuff to talk about that you can learn from. Today is January 21st, 2026. It's Wednesday and it is 1:09 in the afternoon. I am going to make this video as cohesive as possible. And I'm so tired of this guy telling me that he wants me to have my baby. That he wants me to have his baby. I'm not going to have your baby, sir, because here's a gag with him, right? He's older than me. I already have a bunch of children, and that's not the thing. See, is I was married when I had my kids. So the gag is this. How would y'all feel? Not, like, seriously, write down in the comments, tell me, message me, I don't care. So I do not ask men for money because why would I have to ask men for money when I afford for my own lifestyle? Men do give me lots of money though. They give me money. But that's not the point. I mean, like, just, you get where I'm coming from. People be giving me gifts, okay? Anyway, with that being said, he offered to give me, and I was on the phone with my homegirl B at the time. And this is when I lived up north, okay? This is how long ago this was. So back when I was working at the studio that Lil Skies used to work at, up at Connected Sound, I have met this guy. He had let me and stuff. And he pretty much told me that he was going to give me $400. He said that he was going to cash at me, right? Mind you, my sister literally was like right in there when he was saying it. And I'm like, okay, like, let's wait for the ding. You think I heard a ding? Do you think I heard a ding? Side note, Janine Burke. I didn't hear a ding. I didn't hear nothing. So he's sitting up like for years, like, oh, you need to heal from that. I don't want to heal from that. Baby, you should, first of all, you should have never showed me $1 million in a duffel bag in a picture. And then you tell me, hold on, y'all. And then you tell me, oh, I'm going to give you money that I never asked for. So it just, all men really have is their word and their balls. And, doing that made me like really just disgusted. And ever since then, like, I just never cared. And he's such a lovely person, but I just can't see myself I cannot see myself loving a man that lied to me. Like, you did not have to lie to me about giving me money. I would have, So it just made me feel like you were just saying anything to get my reaction. Okay? And I don't like that. Why would you said that? Why would you, what? Ew. So, ew. He's too handsome for all that. It's just so sad. Side note, this Dooney bag, I've had it for so long. I think I had it since like high school. It's like literally like probably like 20 years old. I'm really one of them Y2K girlies that y'all, let me tell you guys something. Young girls, if y'all really want like Y2K aesthetic, please hit me up. I will tell you how to do it because Auntie knows for surely, truly how to do it. But, so y'all, this is like the second time that I've tried to make this video. I'm not really like happy that I redid it because I really love the energy in the other video. However, I just don't like how it turned out. So I had to redo it. So, but we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be talking about baddies. I had a really good day. I done drank like 3 cups of coffee, not even coffee, espresso. And we all know how that is. Side note, we all know how that goes. But as far as I'm concerned, hold up, I gotta text my man real fast. As far as I'm concerned, I just don't have the time. Like, I'm so over so much stuff, y'all. It doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't even feel like I'm jaded. I just feel like I'm just at a, like, just whatever, So we're going to get to talking about this Baddies episode, this Baddies Gone Wild episode. So we'll be talking about that momentarily. But like I said, I got to send a video to let's just send a video to my man. A text to my man. Hit me on here, I'm recording. Okay. So, whichever. So like I said, it's just been like a lot of good things going on. I've been going viral, so I want to thank y'all for that. Whoever is making me go viral. Y'all know that y'all want to see me on TV so bad. Y'all know y'all want to see me on TV too bad. And y'all know also, some of y'all girls, some of y'all don't want to see me there. But it's okay. It don't matter what I'm going to do. I'm doing what God wants me to do. You feel where I'm coming from? And that is that. Y'all, you ever just sit up and think about like, like some of the people that you've dated in the past or whichever? So gross. So gross. I hate that for us. But we're just going to make this video. The last video was like 30 minutes and y'all would have really loved it. But y'all is getting this. My attitude is mad stank. But at least it's honest. I don't know. Bra, terrible. I don't like wearing bras. I really don't. You know what's so crazy? As people always ask me all the time, like, how did you start doing YouTubes? What made you want to start doing YouTubes or whichever? How do you get the courage to just sit in front and talking to a camera? Baby, I have no friends. I am my best friend. Every time I get a friend, it's so crazy. It's not every time, but like, I notice I can only be friends with certain people. I notice I can only be friends with a certain type of people. And for that, I do want to say this. My only like one true friend out here, and I barely get to see her a lot because we be busy. Ching, I love you. Ching, you know I love you. I'll ride for you. Other than that, she's the only female that has never switched up on me because her heart's pure like mine. And I know I can say this stuff without like being like, oh my God, I jinxed myself. Nah, that's my only friend out here. Ching's my only friend. The other friends that I have are like guys. Are guys, you know. But other than that, like I thought I had other friends, but girls just don't, I don't know. Girls be mad mean to me. It is what it is. I don't care. Like I said, so Ching, I love you. I love you always, and I love you down, and just thank you for being a real one to me. And not just to me, but to everybody around you. Okay? I don't have any other friends, y'all. It's life. At least I'm honest. I got blood sisters. My sisters are my sisters, you feel me? However, like, to have real homegirls, to have a real, like, friend, like, you can hit up, be like, girl, I'm going through it, or just, girl, I just want to sit up and just be around you. She's like that for me. I just am so, I'm a homebody. I'm a homebody, so I just don't be, like, outside like that. And ever since my brothers had moved to Hawaii, I just don't go out like that anymore because nobody has fun with me or makes me want to have fun the way that my brothers make me want to have fun. You get where I'm coming from? At the time. I don't know. Y'all might know. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to make this pretty quick because I got stuff I got to do. So I'm going to just read it mad fast, medium fast. I might interject. I may or may not. But I am going to say this, y'all. And that's not a poop fart. It's a chair moving. Sorry. That chair was just doing too much. I just want to sit right here. Like, it was just doing way too much. Jesus. I hate so creepy. Anyway, so, way better. So, I came to the conclusion that, like, I love baddies, but, like, I don't like to watch baddies so much because it's, like, just, like, my real life is, like, low-key like that. And, like, I feel like the girls that I know, real baddies, like, to me, a baddie is a girl boss. Okay? If you're sitting up, not able to, if you're a female and you have a man that pays your rent, that's cool, but at the end of the day, he could take all of that from you. If he bought your business, if he bought you anything that's like supposed to, like, you know, level you up or something like that, and you didn't do it for yourself, I don't really consider that like as a boss babe. A boss babe is a self-made woman. And, you know, I don't really like the words, I don't like the two words strong and independent, but that's what a boss is. And the only reason I don't really like it is because it's too synonymous with being a black woman, and everybody always black women. It means that's so strong. Fuck. So like strong. Guess what? I'm not strong like that, baby. I got a dad and brothers, baby. I ain't doing nothing. I don't know how to do nothing. I don't know how to do nothing. Shit. I was triggered. I'm bipolar. Bipolar and borderline personality. Very spicy mix. My man loves it. One minute I yell at him, the next minute I can't say that word on here because then I'll get in trouble. He likes it. You're nasty. My man's nasty, and I love it for us. Dang, girl. But yeah, like to me, that's a baddie. A baddie is a girl that, you know, she wakes up early, you know, and if she doesn't wake up early, it's because she's up all night working, doing something. A baddie is a girl that keeps her hair done, her nails done. And even if her hair is just in a bun, even if her hair is just in a ponytail, even if her nails are just clipped down, filed, and cleaned, she's gonna be, even if she's so basic, but she's clean. She's a boss. She gets the job done by herself and for herself, okay? That's a real baddie. A real baddie takes care of her kids and she takes care of her business, okay? So any of the girls that I know, and like I said that I mentioned my homegirl, my sister, I be telling y'all that's my cousin because I love her so bad. You know, like those type of girls, like, you know, go-getters. We're here. We getting that bread. I am sorry. I don't understand how so many women, like as a woman, there's no reason you should be broke as a woman. As a woman, it's a little bit harder out here for men to get money, whether y'all ladies want to admit it or not, because reality is that so many women push this feminist agenda. I am not a feminist. I don't want to be equal to men. I'm a woman. I don't want to be a man. I don't want to do none of that stuff that men do. Okay? Capiche? That's a baddie. You wake up, you wash your face, brush your teeth. Y'all are too grown to have plaque on your teeth. Y'all are too grown to have yellow, itchy stuff, Parmesan on your teeth. And don't say nothing about my bottom tooth because guess what? I bit something and a piece of it chipped. Other than that, my teeth are all straight and they're white. Y'all don't have no reason why y'all going around like that. Just itchy, scratchy teeth. You know, no showers for days, hair not done, and like, come on, y'all. And that's why y'all be depressed. Y'all be depressed because you sit and you see people that wake up and put effort into themselves. And, you know, you see women that are baddies and, you know, like, really bosses, and it eats y'all up in the inside. Y'all don't like to sit up and talk about women like us. Y'all like to sit up and talk about the women that really get to the bag. Really get to that bag. Not no handouts. Not no handouts. And it's good to have handouts. People give me shit all the time. But you know what? I want you men to also stop doing this. Dear fellas, please stop bossing up broke hoes. I'm so tired of you guys bossing up these women that never put the effort into themselves, but because you guys have this weak spot for them and you guys feel like they're not going to switch up on you because you invested in her. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. You tell that broke bitch, go figure it out. Tell her to hit the block, hit the blade. The fuck wrong with you bitches? Just broke. Ugh. And I get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it because you know what? Now I gotta put my glasses on. I don't get it. Because y'all know when I put the glasses on, it's real life talking now. I don't get it. I don't get why you guys, why you women, because this isn't about the fellas right now, will not boss up. On your own. On your own. Don't you want to have something to offer, man? Don't you want to bring something to the table? It's okay. I love the sprinkle lady. She-Ra taught me very well. I tried to do the head tilt thing. She-Ra taught me very, very well. Okay, but at the same time, coming in as a boss, as a baddie, it's going to require a man to do way more for you. You feel where I'm coming from? But y'all bitches is too stupid. So hateful. So hateful. So hateful. That's why God don't bless y'all. God is going to keep on making y'all type of girls the ones that are The ones that be broke, and miserable. He's gonna keep y'all broke and miserable. I promise that. I promise it. I say. Anyway, so let's get on to this baddie talk. That was a good pep talk, wasn't it? I know it was. So Sapphire and Suki, I loved y'all's looks. They were super, super great. Suki had said something about Gretchen having crackhead strength. And you know, I'm not laughing at you, Gretch. I'm laughing at the crackhead strength because it reminded me of, sorry, I really have to like fix my shirt. It's not even my shirt, it's this stupid bra. So anyway, Suki had mentioned the crackhead strength, and anybody that knows in Fayetteville, right? So there's this guy and he has this great super crackiness, crack power, crackadocious. He's a super cracky. Okay, I don't know if he's a crackhead, but I know that he puts if you live in Fayetteville or you've been like on Fort Bragg, if you've been on Bragg Boulevard or like over by Santa Fe, y'all know like where that, is that a Circle K? There's a Circle K over that joint. And then there's the new gas station. There's like a new 7-Eleven across from. Anyways, that's not the point. There's this cracky man and he puts everything on top of his head. I done seen this man balance his head. I mean, balance a shopping cart on top of his head. Wait, that's that crack powers, bro. You know what? And how about this? I don't do drugs, but y'all people that do them other things that Fetty Wap, y'all might want to go try the crack that he's doing because he young man. That is world's best crackhead. Okay, so anyways, Suki did say something about she had a Pan-African cat, y'all. I be talking mad like fast, you know, and I love that because guess what? You want me to tell you something? That chocha, that Pan-African chocha, muy different, mad juicy, muy, very, very great. Claro que sí. Let me stop. I miss my man a little bit. So anyways, yeah, so she had said that. I really did love Lex in that all pink outfit. It was super cute and it was amazing. I like to see Lex in that light. I really feel like I like seeing Lex like a lady. Also, Lex, I will give you this. Your growth and your maturity, I'm loving it. And also, we're going to get to that in a second. Dolly always has a cute look. And I'm going to say this. I don't really care what y'all say. I might not like Dolly's personality. I don't really know. I feel like Dolly is how Dolly is because of the circumstances that she's been through. She's outside of that, but that's not what I was going to say. I feel like Dolly's pretty without no makeup, no hair, no weave, no nothing. Like she's one of those naturally pretty girls, but I understand because she does it for the looks, and I love a good look. You know, I love the look. You know who does really good looks? A lot of the girls on the cast, but we're not going to get into that right now. But yeah, so I said what I had said. Lex and Summer situation is still in the air and it's so annoying to me because I just feel like they need to. That's what I feel like they need to do. They need to do that. They need to do some of that, but whatever. So I feel like Jayla and Scotty have like a very cute like relationship friend-wise. It's giving like, hey girl, remember back in the day when we were high-end escorts and now look at us in the penthouse with our babies and our baby mamas to rich niggas. I love that. Like on my soul, I really do. And I'm not like, I really like it. It's giving like Pretty Woman. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a certain type of like rich girl aesthetic that they have. And I'm so here for it. Like, I don't know if y'all are, but I am. And I love their friendship because I feel like Scotty and Jayla are very similar, and they're just very similar to me in a lot of ways. And I really do like that for them. I like their friendship. Scotty and Jayla's friendship to me seems a little more genuine than Scotty and Natalie. I don't care what none of y'all say. Natalie used to be Scotty's 16. If you don't know what a 16 is, it's a P. If you don't know what a P is, go on Urban Dictionary. I don't got time for that. If you don't know the ism, whatever. So anyways, there's that. Also, oh, I did like when Scotty said the shit is shitting. So if you guys hear me say the shit is shitting, know that I clocked that from Scotty. Tinkerbell, I know that there's other parts that I might have missed out, but like it's whatever. As far as Tinka and her skin goes, as somebody that is like half Jamaican, I know when people bleach their skin, she was bleaching her skin prior to being pregnant. With her having had bleached her skin prior to being pregnant, the issue is that like once you stop bleaching, your skin gets really, really messed up. Unless you go back to bleaching and stuff like that again. I don't bleach, baby. We know I'm a caramel. We lighten up, we get back dark, okay? So that is that. That's really just that. But also I feel as though it was a part of what was that you say? Cystic acne. If that can happen when you're pregnant and your hormones, once again, like being overweight and the bleach and stuff, all that stuff affects your hormones. So she has to just pretty much clean her insides, get it to go through her outsides. I do feel bad for saying that her face looked really nasty, but it like medium, whatever, it did look nasty. Like it is what it is. She needs to not bleach. Tinka, you are beautiful. You don't need to bleach, baby. Please stop it. Let your brown skin shine through. Just let that brown melanin. It's like, stop bleaching, bro. Like, what's up with y'all girls and trying to bleach? Like, what is up with that? Like, what the heck? Sheesh. I did like that Rolly came down to come sit with Tinka. I thought that was pretty great. And I do love Rolly. Like, as the time goes on, I love Rolly more because I did not used to like Rolly. I knew that I would have the potential to like Rolly. However, it was just, she just like had a nasty attitude before. So that was really it. Also, I do feel like Gretchen is a product of her environment. And if we really want to talk about this, we got to talk about this, okay? We got to talk about why is it okay in the Black community? First of all, Gretchen is Dominican and Puerto Rican. So Gretchen, I'm going to let you know this. At first, I never really paid attention to you on the show. I just used to think that you was a white girl. Not because I did not look at you, not because of none of that stuff. It was just because how they were saying that you could not say the N-word. And then I found out you're like, what, Dominican or Puerto Rican? I don't know if y'all know the history, the slave trade in the Caribbeans, Dominican Republic, and in Cuba, and Puerto Rico, in all them places, in Panama. You know where I'm coming from? In them places. There was slaves in Brazil. Slaves. So if there was slaves, then that means that there was blackness. So why is it okay for Billy Bob, whiteness of whiteness, whose family comes from the Caucasus Mountains, why he can hit this? Billy can hit this. Billy can fuck a couple black joints, right? But as soon as Billy does that, y'all inviting him to the cookout. He's one of us now. No. Let the people that are really a part of us be a part of us. That's a problem. That's really a problem to me. And I really don't like that. And you know what, Gretch? I do feel bad for you because it's out of their ignorance for like not really even getting to try to understand the situation. I just really feel like, how about nobody say the word? How about nobody say the word? You know, because in America, a lot of black people aren't even like fully black. A lot of black people in America are like at least 80% blackness. And then 20% something else. Sometimes maybe less than that, but like, I don't know what y'all are. I just know like I'm mad mixed up. But whatever. I love Smiley. She has such a good aura. Her look was I love it. Smiley, I love that like look that you did. I really did love that really, really bad. I really did. Smiley be serving like different, eclectic. I like it a lot. I really do like it a lot. I'm so tired of Cold Killing Nunu stuff. It's so annoying. And whatever they're doing, I really don't care. I understand. Like, and that's sad that they did boo Gretchen. And then also, what's that thing? Like, what's up with allowing people to say the B word and the N word? You know, but whatever. You know, whatever. Tired of Tavi and Lex fighting. I'm tired of Tavi antagonizing Lex. Tavi, I'm just gonna tell you this flat out. I'm probably your age. We're like in the same age bracket. We're 35 plus, baby. Okay, we're 35 plus. When a girl is 10 years younger than you, stop. Like, you're being a bully at this point. And then you fell on your butt. You fell on your butt. Whether or not, you know, I don't know if she's sitting up antagonizing you, but she's younger than you. You could school her, you could talk to her, you do something, because Lex seems to be the type of female to want to sit and listen to absorb the conversation and listen to learn versus listen to react. And that is why I do love Lex. Lex is growing on me. At first I didn't like Lex a little bit, but then, you know, it's not that I didn't like her. She just reminded me of like a little sister. Like, does that make sense? So, Tavi, like, you fell. Like, at this point, like, you just gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. I really love Mariah Lynn. I'm gonna give Mariah Lynn her flowers right now, because, girl, you're a real rider. You're a real ride or die. You really with that. You really with that. When that be shitting, Mariah Lynn is there to come. Also, Mariah, I really did love your aloe outfit. Low-key, I want to buy that outfit for my baby sister, because Isabella Jada is so expensive. But yeah, so whatever. I really did want to get that for her. I want to know what was wrong with Fauna's wig. Or who was it? Fauna's wig, Cold Killer's wig. Maybe I might have to rewatch it again. But like, I guess they got mad at Nunu for saying that her wig was messed up. But y'all's girls' wigs do be looking crazy. So I don't know why you were mad about that. Also, ladies, it is important to do your Kegels so that you don't pee on yourself. And if you don't know what your Kegels are, you know, it's like when you're like on the inside parts. And that's that. I love y'all. Baddies episode, whatever episode number that was. But it was, yeah, whatever. Yeah, like I said, do your Kegels, be a baddie, get to a bag, get that bag on your own, and make them pay.